I'm Ken Nowitzki.
Back again with another Cerberus.
And this is a Cerberus pro tip. So if you're anything like me, you will love Yoke race. That was my favorite event when I was competing. But what I wasn't a big fan of, to put it mildly, was the cumulative fatigue that would build throughout a prep for a contest. You know, hitting 8, 9, 1,000-pound yokes every single week just beats you down into a pulp. And it can really screw with you mentally a little bit as the weeks go on and you get closer to contest because things get a little bit more harder. So one thing that I started doing was I introduced the safety bar step up. And the way I did this and the way I implemented this in my training was that I would, instead of doing a heavy yoke every single week, I would maybe do it once every 3 or 4 weeks in the prep. And the other weeks I would do all speed work because I knew that if I can run a 700-pound yoke, 50 feet in 7 seconds, my 900 time is probably between 9 and 10 seconds. So I would do all my speed work and then I would add in safety bar step-ups. You're developing the leg strength and you're developing the stability during the movement, which is going to translate into yoke. Because we're focusing on the walking pattern versus actually stepping up, we don't need a 6, 8, 10, 12-inch step. I set it to a 3-inch step because that's the perfect sort of height that you're gonna be lifting your foot during a yoke walk. I set the bar where I'm gonna be walking the bar out from the catches versus traditionally with a squat where like you're stepping backwards. And I have the catches super high so that if shit hits the fan, I'm gonna be protected. So the way we're gonna do it, we're gonna take the bar out and we're just gonna let things settle before we do anything. Make sure it's nice and tight on your back and we're gonna let go of the handles. Where I put my hands, I like to have the perceptive feedback that I'm braced. I normally wear a soft belt, not a hard belt for this. And then you're literally just gonna be stepping up, stepping down, stepping up, stepping down. I like to do it where I lead with one leg first. So, I will lead with my left up, lead with the left down. 12 reps later, then I'm gonna go right, right. What this is gonna do is you're getting the leg development from it, but you're also developing a stability factor, a braceability sort of mindset. And that's why I don't use the hard belt. And then the reason for that is because not holding these, you don't have the tension here. So you have to make sure that everything is super, super tight so that the bar doesn't throw you all over the place. And then that's gonna translate to your yoke because you're gonna be bracing harder, your legs are gonna be stronger, you're used to moving one leg at a time versus with a squat, which is 2 legs, all that sort of stuff. I think you'll like these, give them a try. They definitely helped my yoke run when I was competing, so I think it will help yours too. Catch you next time.